what's up? Welcome back to my channel. It's my second video. Sorry it took me a minute to get this other one up. I've had like a crazy work week. Actually, this whole month has just been insane for me. First of all, I just want to say thank you guys so much. I'm so overwhelmed by the love I got for my first video, my Valentine's Day glam. I did not expect that at all. So to all my new fans out there who have just subscribed to my channel, hello. I'm so grateful to have you guys here, and I'm very excited to bring you so many looks, so much glam, so much glow. But I'm super happy to bring you this look. I'm going to show you my Glow for the Gods look, and I'm using Jeffree's new Siberian Gold highlighter. I'm using a really cool lip that I want to show you guys, and I'm going to show you how I do my skincare and my foundation routine. If you guys want to see how to recreate this look, then keep watching. Alright guys, let's get started. So first thing I'm going to use is this Fresh Floral Toner. Now Jeffree actually told me to get this because he highly recommended it, and I've been obsessed with it for the past month. So what I do is I take a little bit of this on a cotton ball or a cotton pad or whatever you have. It could be a piece of tissue, it doesn't really matter. And I'll take this all around my face just to remove any excess oil or makeup. I love that shit. Next thing I'm going to use is the Aesop. It's a facial concentrate. So I actually got this when we were in Singapore, and me and Mitch went shopping, and we went to Aesop, and I'd never tried any of their products. I know they're a little pricey, but this was something that like really caught my attention because I like using oils as a moisturizer or like as a moisturizer prep. This is actually really amazing because it has a matte finish. So it's almost like a dry oil, and I'd never actually experienced something like this until he had me try it on at the store, and I completely fell in love with it. So it hydrates, it gives you that oil penetration that you would want from a moisturizing oil, but it dries down to a matte finish, so it doesn't leave your face feeling like greasy or oily. So it has this little dropper, and that helps you get just a perfect amount. What I usually do is take maybe 2 to 3 drops, and I kind of disperse it all over my face and just massage it in small circles. And it smells amazing too. It's almost like citrusy. Next thing I'm going to use is the Clinique Moisturizing Gel. So this is actually great because it smooths and improves the texture of your skin. It feels really great going on. It's a gel, so it's like kind of cooling, and it's great for oily skin, which is me. I just take about a dime size. And again, I like to use my fingers for my skincare because I feel like I can really work it in. So for foundation, I'm going to use my new favorite. It's the Matte and Poreless as I drop it. Now it's time for foundation, and what I've been obsessed with lately is this Maybelline Fit Me in the Matte and Poreless. I'm shade number 120, and I was 125, but I think I've just gotten paler. I don't know what's going on, but it's absolutely amazing. I love it. I almost compare it to like MAC Studio Fix Fluid, and I know that's like, some people are like, whoa, but I love it. I feel like it gives me full coverage, and it's not quite as thick. It hasn't been breaking me out. I know this is hormonal. So normally I would apply this with like a beauty blender or a buffer brush, but I just got these Artiste brushes, and I freaking love them. This is the big boy, and what I do is just take a little bit of my Fit Me, like a little dollop, and I'll just kind of bloop, 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 bloop. So I just evenly distribute this anywhere that I need it, which is everywhere. And I start going in little buffing circles. Now I know these brushes are a little bit on the pricey side. I've been eyeing these for years, and then finally I was just like, I'm gonna make this happen. And actually these were a present from Jeffree. We were shopping together, and he was like, girl, you need to fucking try this brush because it is the shit. Alright, now it's time for concealer. So I don't usually use concealer to conceal. I don't really have too much discoloration under my eye yet, thank God. But I do use a lighter concealer to sort of highlight and lift and brighten. So I'm going to use the Morphe concealer in Khaki. Daisy Danger actually turned me on to these, my homegirl. What up, Daisy? And she was using these in her Snapchat tutorial, and I was like, whoa, those look creamy AF. and then I got them and I started using them on clients, and I started using them for men's grooming because they are really good coverage and they're super creamy. They do look like skin if you just use it by itself to kind of spot treat and like blend it out. So this khaki color is light enough for me to brighten and lighten under my eyes, so I'm going to do that right now with my beauty blender. So this might look like a ton of product on camera, but it's actually not. I haven't even gone in for 2 scoops. This is literally just what came out on the doe foot applicator. So what I like to do is take this all the way down to like the apple of your cheek. This is your apple, ladies and gentlemen at home that don't know where your apple is. It's this fatty part that sticks out when you smile, and that's also where you're going to see me apply blush in a little bit. But I like to kind of take it all the way down to the apple, wrap it up around here just to kind of lift a little, and then I will run some down my nose and in the center of my forehead. Bloop, bloop. Right here on my Cupid's bow. And I like to kind of chisel out where I'm gonna put my cream contour, so it's almost like a little guideline for me. This, I feel, keeps me from getting crazy with my contour, and it helps me to make sure that my contour stays at a really nice place that I want it, instead of sometimes I feel like when you just apply your contour it can get a little low. So this is like a little marker for me to remember the dark is only gonna stay right here on the contours of my cheeks. Next I'm going to do a little bit of cream contour. So I only do this when I want to be like beat down. I don't do cream contour every day, obviously. Most of the time I'll just use bronzer, but this is a Glow for the Gods video, so we're going to take it there. And this is my favorite. I know it's just like super basic, but I love it. It's the LA Girl Pro Concealer in Beautifully Bronzed, and I just gonna use very little of this. It's my go-to, and don't fix it if it ain't broke. That's what I say. So I'm gonna take a little bit of this right above that line that I kind of drew for myself, and I just make some, like, it doesn't matter what kind of shape you make. I know people are just making perfect lines. You're gonna blend it out, it doesn't matter. So I just kind of do mine up so it will, the warmth will kind of wrap up over my cheek. I'm also going to take a little bit of this on the sides of my nose right here. Now, I'm not really trying to correct anything with my nose, but I do kind of just want to bring that warmth into the center of my face. And what I like to do is just draw tiny little baby lines on the sides. This will prevent me from not having any harsh lines on the side of my nose like some of y'all out there that I see. Now that I've got all my highlight, my contour, everything on, I'm ready to start baking, and I'm going to use my Ben Nye Fair powder. I've been using this for a very long time and I love it. Now this sponge I'm using is really cool. It's from Pinky Rose Cosmetics. It's pointed, I love it, and it just fits over your finger like a little finger hat. Next thing I do is take this Makeup Forever Super Matte Loose Powder. It's shade number 5. And I'm going to use this anywhere that I haven't already baked. I'm going to take this big boy, the R0 from Morphe, and just a little bit of that powder goes a long way. This powder is great if you're oily too. It's a super matte loose. Next it's time to bronze, and to bronze today I'm going to use my MAC Give Me Sun. This is like an oldie but goodie for me. It gives me the perfect amount of color, and to apply it I'm going to use my Morphe R7. So there's a couple key places that I like to apply my bronzer first. If you've been one of my students, you already know about the number 3. But I like to take it all along the forehead, the temple, your cheekbone, and down onto your jawline. So this kind of forms a number 3. I prefer to use a really fluffy brush for this because I want my color to be really diffused and blended and soft, and I want to build it myself. I don't want it to be like so harsh. Now I feel like a lot of times when people do their bronzer, even if you don't need to correct anything, like I don't think I have a large forehead, I don't think I have a very small forehead, I just kind of have a forehead. It's just a regular old forehead. So when I'm putting bronzer up here, I'm not putting a ton of it to contour and make it look smaller. I'm just doing it for warmth so that my face looks bronzed and golden and warm. And I'm going to take a little bit of this bronzer on the sides of my nose where I put my contour, and I'm going to go in with this smaller brush, the R13 from Morphe. It's very similar to the brush I was just using. It's just a little bit tinier because obviously this is a smaller space. And I'm just gonna lightly buff this up and down. A good key too when you're blending out any contour or bronzer is whatever way you put your lines, that's the way you want to blend. So for example, if I put a line here, I'm not going to want to blend up and down like this because that's going to muddy it all together. And the same thing goes for my nose. I want to keep this nice slim shape here, so I'm going to blend up and down. Next is blush. Now this is where I get to actually give my face a little bit of color, and like I said before, I'm going to do it right here on the apple of my cheek, and it's going to be kind of pulled back. And the reason that I do this is because you want someone to see the color when they're looking straight at you. If somebody can only see your blush when you're turned to the side and you're putting it all the way back here into your temple, it's not doing anything for your overall face and when someone's looking at you straight on. So what I'm going to do is take this Morphe R4, it's a fluffy angled brush, and I'm going to use this Tarte blush in Fearless. I'm just going to take a little bit at first. We can kind of build the color. These are really, really buildable. And I'm just going to kind of puff my apples up like when you smile. That's when you'll get that little pop right here. And you can dab or kind of do little backward circles. So when you look at me straight on, you're already seeing that color added to my face. And I am taking it in this like sweeping motion back into my temple. That's okay. It can kind of blend with my bronzer and they'll kind of like merge as one. Alright guys, so now I'm going to do a quick brow and a neutral eye using this Violet Voss MyHolyGrail palette, which I've been wanting to try. I'll let you guys watch me do that. I'm going to do it kind of sped up and quick, and then we'll meet back for the glow. Now before I do my glow, I'm going to do my lip, and today I'm just going to do a really nice glossy nude. I'm going to use this new lip liner I got from NYX called Alluring. Got my lips lined, and now I'm going to go in with one of my favorite nude lipsticks. It's called Nudie from Ben Nye. Now I feel like people kind of sleep on Ben Nye because it's like stage makeup, and we really only go to them for our baking powders like our banana powders and our fair powder, but they have amazing lipsticks, you guys, and this nude is so pretty. Last thing I'm going to do for my lips is use this MAC lip gloss in Purr. Now it's time, drum roll, for my glow, and I'm going to be using the JeffreeStar Siberian Gold. It's so fucking beautiful, and I haven't even played with it yet. I've only played with it at Jeffrey's house, but I haven't cracked open my baby yet, so let's do it. For my highlighter, I'm using the Morphe M310. Oh my god, you guys. Look at this glow. Oh my god, I'm literally obsessed with this. I want to put it everywhere. I'm actually going to take a little bit of this and just put it right here in my inner corner. Oh my god. Wow. That's so pretty. I love it. Oh, we're glowing. The glow up. Glowing pains. I'm a glower, not a shower. Alright guys, this is my final look, and now we are glowing for the gods. Thank you so much, you guys, for tuning in. Make sure you like and subscribe if you haven't already, and leave me some comments down below. Let me know what you liked, what you didn't like, what you want to see next time. I wish I could actually wear this out and go do something, but it's 4 a.m. and I have to take my ass to bed because I have to go to work tomorrow early. I'm working on this new web series, and it's been crazy, you guys. It's all night shoots, and I'm running on empty, but I definitely want to make sure I'm putting up content for y'all. So if you guys want to follow me on my day-to-day shenanigans, you can follow my Snapchat at Lipsticknick. See me on set, see my setup, see what's in my kit, and you can watch Noelle sleeping on my head in the morning, which is so hard to leave. Noelle! Hey, Megs! Hey, Say, follow my mommy on Snapchat. You want some Siberian Gold? Or you can just follow me on my Instagram at Lipsticknick_. Make sure you guys show me lots and lots of love. Alright guys, it has been a reel. It is time for me to go take all this off and pass the fuck out. Thank you so much. I love you all very, very much. I'll see you guys next time.